As a person who's been playing Returnal for the past fucking month and a half, um, I feel that this topic should be brought up. And it was brought up as a mental health thing for Mental Health Awareness Month.
Okay.
But I think it should go far beyond just a month. So, should games have an easy mode? So, like I said, this was brought up because people felt that games like Returnal, Shadows Die Twice, Bloodborne, etc., were too hard, and people just literally want to just get on the fucking game, play the game, beat it, and have fun. But at the same time, there's games that, like Returnal and roguelike games that want to make games challenging and don't want to give you the option to make it easy. So, how do you feel? Do you feel like there should be an easy mode on every single game?
I don't know. Honestly, it's I think it's in general. I think it's good to have easy mode. Just like you said, there's people that don't want to fucking struggle. They just want to play the game and enjoy it, and that's it. But then there's also
Right.
people that like the challenge and want to get better. So yeah, I think every game should have easy mode. It gives the user more flexibility on what they want to do with the game they purchased. At the end of the day, the user bought it, so why can't you give them the freedom of choosing what they want to play?
Right.
So yeah, I think they should.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, I've been playing Returnal. This has been a conversation that they've had as developers. They said that they were going to try to add a save feature into the game, right?
Yeah.
That would potentially, because right now I haven't been able to save. You die, you go all the way back to the beginning, except for recently, because now I got to the last boss, so I don't have to fight all three of the other bosses anymore, right?
Okay.
Um, it's very difficult. It's extremely frustrating. It's time consuming. 24 hours on a game. It's like I said. It's kind of a little too much. You know what I'm saying? You're getting your money's worth,
Hmm.
right? Um, but it turns you off to games like this in the future, or from this developer specifically, because I'm also hearing other games like this, such as like Shadows Die Twice or Bloodborne, are similar to this. It's it's kind of scaring me to not get those games, anything like that. Because this is by far the hardest game I've played. I I finished Resident Evil. I promised somebody I was gonna send them a copy of this game. I had to go buy another copy just to beat the game.
Yeah, yeah.
I kept my original copy. I bought another copy and I sent it to the guy because I was supposed to finish it, beat it, and then mail it to him as a giveaway. Right?
Okay.
Um, 24 hours is a long time. I feel like there should be easy, or here's a nice alternative. You have a cap where the person dies a specific amount of times, and then you, as the computer, because it's programmed into the game, the disc, whatever,
Hmm.
you should reduce the stuff automatically because you're realizing this person's fucking dying at this specific point, and it could be extremely frustrating. And then you make it a little bit easier for them so they could beat it, and then continue the game increasingly a little harder or a little bit back up to where it was, and then it flatlines to its normal difficulty, right?
Yeah.
I forget what game does this. It might be I forget, but it was like a game where you lose constantly, and it's like, do you want to put this on easy?
Oh yeah.
There's a couple games that do it like that. Fighting games. I don't remember what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of games that used to be able to do that. Oh, I think it was Call of Duty. Call of Duty, perfect example. Call of Duty, you die once, twice. It's like, nothing. You die like 4 or 5 times. The fifth time, it's gonna be like, hey, do you want to reduce the difficulty of this? And I feel like that is a nice thing to do, right? It lets you choose a difficulty, and then you choose one that you feel like, "Oh, I can probably do it." And then it starts to recognize, hey, you're doing this. you're dying, you're failing. Let's go ahead and see if you want to dial it back a little bit. There's no shame in dialing it back, but we're giving you that option now, right?
Yeah.
Um, I feel like they should have an easy mode, but like I said, if you don't want to do it, that's fine too, right? Because every game deserves to be challenging. But if a company would just do it like that, where they would cap, let's say at 100 deaths, right? They're like, damn, this for killing spree, fucking died 100 times playing Returnal. You know what? Let's give him a fucking break. Let's make this a little bit easier until he gets to a certain point, and then we'll slowly get it increasingly back to normal to where it'll be its normal difficulty.
But isn't this what EA is trying to do with the adaptive difficulty bullshit that they were trying to do?
A little bit. So what they're that's what they're. Uh, it's hard to explain. They do that to keep the person playing more, right?
Okay.
Which is skill based matchmaking for single player games.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm hinting at, but not to play longer to help you finish the game quicker and at a pace where you're just not going to be unsatisfied with the product.
Okay.
Because potentially what they want you to do is more for role playing games and for, let's say, Apex, you know?
Yeah.
They want you to play that longer because you're going to spend more money on the game, right? So with this one, it's making sure that the customer is not going to return the game, is not going to find a way to complain about the game because at the end of the day, they beat the game.
Okay.
As difficult as it was, you still beat the game, and then you can do whatever you want with it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, like such as me, if I beat this game, I'm already going to have it. It's going to be a game of the year contender. Okay, it's a 9 out of 10 for me already.
Yeah.
You know, story, the gameplay, like I said, the challenge, but they need to find a way to like do that. So it's similar to like what you said, what EA is doing, but in its own, where as opposed to they want people to play longer. This company or companies in general from here on out should be their main focus should be the person beat the game. The person beat this game. They experienced the full game. They didn't play 20 minutes, die fucking 5 times, and go return it to GameStop.
Yeah. They get tired of it. Maybe EA is
Yeah.
doing this too, so they can get more microtransactions off of them.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
That's what they do with Apex, and that's my little gripe of playing Apex now because I feel like they put us in some of these fucking thirsty ass lobbies that make no sense. Because if it's skilled based matchmaking, they're supposed to skilled based, right? They're matchmaking us with people that are good, that are us level and greater. It doesn't feel like that because we get paired up with fucking Apex dog shit over here, while the other fools are a trio of predators. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not the same shit. It's not it's not the pinnacle of gaming. So I get what they're trying to do. They just So let me know if you guys feel like there should be an easy mode. This has been like a big discussion online. I don't think we've had the discussion so far, but I feel like it was time.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have an easy mode. I think you should be able to choose what you want it to be, and you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'd even go as far as to say there shouldn't be any trophies that should stop an individual from getting platinum because of how the difficulty of the game they played, you know?
Yeah. That's very
Because
true.
it feels like there's certain things like, "Oh, hey, beat Resident Evil on hardcore mode." And it's like, "What? To get platinum, you got like 99% of the trophies." No, fucking beat that shit on hardcore mode. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not dying. I'm not getting one hit from fucking. I'm not dodging, evading, fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to beat the game and that's it.
And enjoy it, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if you had fucking if you just had, what is it? What's that like? It's like a thing where you have to get it 100% because it's just like your bodily functions just need it to be like it can't be 99, it needs to be 100%.
Talking about like the body.
And it's not ADHD, it's not ADD. It's like it's not dyslexic either. It's like fuck, it's like some type of thing where it needs to be. All right, we googled it, we're back. OCD is what I was trying to get at.
Okay,
So people imagine like you trying to fucking beat the game and then you have OCD and it's like
that's wild.
fuck playing hardcore mode. I tried hardcore mode before I fucking gave away the Resident Evil copy. That shit was legit one hit and you fucking die, bro. The weakest motherfucker would smack the shit out of you and you would die. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit, bro. So,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So let us know in the comment section, what would you guys prefer? Easy games, that are challenging, or do you feel like it's the player's choice? My game, my choice.
My game, my body.
Yeah, my game, my choice.